Welcome to this demonstration video for version 6.2 XRY. First thing I'd like to show you is how to detect the passcode on an Apple device. Let's click on the Extract Data button. We'll launch the wizard for XRY. Click Next. I'm going to extract from my phone, so click Next. We'll automatically detect it. I've got a cable connection, as you can see, to this iPhone 4. Click on Cable. The device has been identified and correctly picked out as an Apple iPhone 4. I'm going to select that, and you can see with version 6.2 that we now have both logical, physical dump, physical decode, and security code detection. Click Next, and we're going to click on the security code icon, and then we have some instructions on the screen. And the first instruction is to turn the device off. So with the iPhone, I'm going to click on the power button at the top and slide to power off this device. Following the instructions, number 2, I have to wait 5 seconds after the screen is completely black. We still have a spinning icon here, so I'll wait for that to completely disappear. So I'll count 5 seconds, and now I'm going to press the home button, and it also says at the same time I must press the power button on the top right. So pressing the home and power buttons, wait 9 seconds, and then I can release the power button at the top and continue holding the home button until the extraction process begins. It's now extracted, so I will release the home button and leave the device, and we can now watch the extraction process commence. In order to detect the passcode, you will see that an XRY physical logo has appeared on the screen, so the function is working correctly. And then we're putting data to the RAM disk, we're connecting, and XRY has now found the unlock code, which happens to be 0000. So there you go. And that's how easy it is to find the unlock code with an Apple device in the version 6.2. In this second demonstration, I'm going to show you how to do a physical dump, decryption and decoding of the Apple iPhone 4. So here we are with the wizard already open. I'll click on the physical button, connect via the cable link, as you can see here, and then we'll decide to save the file on the desktop. I'll call that test, and click Next, and then the warning will come up. This process will cause the device to reboot. The device is protected with a startup password. This could cause you to be locked out of the device. Well, we're going to proceed because we've already worked out the passcode. So click Yes. XRY will then connect to the system. And there we have our instructions again. So following the screen, the first thing we need to do is turn off the device. So holding the power button in place, I'm going to slide to power off. And then we need to wait 5 seconds after the screen is completely black. Okay, the screen appears to have gone completely black, so that's good. So I'm now going to press the home key, the square button at the bottom of the phone, and now I'm also going to press the power button at the top of the phone, and I'm going to keep holding those for the next 9 seconds. There's the Apple logo. I'm now going to release the power button whilst maintaining the home button pressure, and keep pressing it until the extraction continues. So you can see the extraction process has started. So I'm going to release, let the finger go, and now XRY will start communicating with the device, and there we can see the XRY physical logo. Okay, so XRY is now booting, and you can see the RAM disk activity, and we're now connected to the device, and we're calculating the estimated time. We've speeded up the extraction time of Apple iOS devices in this release, and you should find it much faster. Okay, we've now completed the physical extraction, and here we have the resultant file. You can see we've extracted from an Apple iPhone 4 with version 5.0.1 operating system. If we quickly look at the data that's been recovered, if I go to locations, for example, we can see there's some Google Maps data, and if I click on the quick launch button, we can see where that location is with the longitude and latitude on Google Maps. So there we have a position somewhere in Barcelona, Spain. If we go to messages, we can have a quick look at chat, and you see we've got some Skype message chat there that's been recovered. And let's look at files. This gives me an opportunity to show you a new feature, the SQL Lite viewer. If we go into unrecognized files here, we've got something called keychain 2db, and if I click on the quick launch button here and launch that file, that will launch an SQLite viewer, and then we can have a look at some of the data. And this is a flexible tool, so we can open it up and have a look at, and you can see there's some data displayed to you within the SQL database itself. Okay, finally if we go to the log file and have a look at that, number 25 here in the log file, you can see the passcode was found during that dump and decrypt process. It's displayed here 0000. Okay, another feature in XRY 6.2 that I'd like to show you now is the new XRY support tool. So in this scenario we're going to do a physical extraction of an iPhone device. I'm going to click next on the wizard, choosing cable connection for this iPhone 4. I want to do a physical extraction. I'm going to save that file and we'll get a warning as before. Well, we want to proceed, we know the risks, and the instructions come up as we've seen before on how to connect and turn off the device. But this time I'm going to deliberately mess it up. So first of all, let's power the device off. Okay, the screen is completely black, count to 5. And now I'm going to start the process again, but this time I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to press the home key and the power key, and I'm just going to keep pressing. Now I'm going to let go of the home button. And whoops, it's gone into recovery mode. So hopefully you can see on the screen there that we've got the iTunes logo and a cable. If you make a mistake, it's easily done, so not to fear, we now have a tool that can assist you. We will cancel the extraction process because that's failed. Yes, we wish to abort that. Okay, then if we go to the help file menu and click on the new icon for the XRY support tool, amongst a host of useful tools to assist you, we have the Apple recovery. And this will return an iDevice in recovery mode back into normal mode. And there's a warning there just explaining it to you. So we're going to click OK, and then the system is going to connect and talk to the iDevice, reboot it for us. And after about a minute or so, we're back in business and the device is operating normally, so we can start again. So that's the XRY support tool there to assist you. There are other features included, including a remote viewer. Should you have internet access and want the support team at Microsystemation to assist you, they can actually see your desktop now. I'm going to show you how to automatically dump and decode an Android device without the need for rooting, as it's built into the process. So we click on the Extract Data button, the wizard will commence, click Next, and this time I'm going to do a HTC Desire, so just quickly look in my history, and that's a phone that I've done before, so select it there, click Next once you've read the instructions, and we're going to do a physical dump and decode. I'm going to save that onto my desktop, and the process begins, and you can see the wizard there preparing the Android dumper. Previously with XRY you would have had to use a separate third-party application like Super One-Click in order to root the device. With version 6.2 we've now automatically built the rooting in. You can see XRY has identified the operating system version as Android 2.3.3. It's identified as an HTC device. And now a box has appeared asking how we would like to root method. Now to point out, this is retrieve a complete set of information. The device will need to be rooted. This built-in method is a so-called soft root. So it'll be enabled until the device is rebooted, after which point it then won't apply. Now this device is running Android 2.3.3, so we'll select root Android 2.2 and later and click yes. And initializing of the device is now in progress. So the good news is no more Super One-Click in version 6.2. Android dump and decoding is done automatically. Initializing of the device is done. The OS version has been identified again. Device is rooted. And the dumping of the data commences. So here we are, we've now done a successful physical dump and decode of an Android device, this HTC Desire. If we quickly go to network information, you can see here that we've been able to recover some wireless passwords, both the network ID and the passwords for them. The other interesting thing is if we go to the log file and have a look through, you can see here at lines 49, 50 and 51 we've detected that a pattern lock is there, and it's successfully been decoded as 01258. So the pattern lock has been detected and decoded as a swipe pattern. I'll show you how that's represented on this slide here.